Today we're going to talk about some of the basics of throwing a backhand. My grip is similar to the forehand in that I'm trying to touch through these flight rings to feel my hand on the other side. Usually it's a couple of fingers down below and the rest are nestled in behind. Some people like to have a finger on the rim, which is okay, but you lose some power. Other people like to have their fingers straight or curved, and either of these can work really well. Whenever I'm pivoting to my backhand, I like to keep my other hand on the disc to help stabilize it and to help ward off defenders. This makes me a little bit stronger in my pivot. I also want to be moving simply back and forth instead of wrapping around high or low. Unless there's a defender causing me tons of pressure, I want to bring it straight across my body. When I bring the disc back, I'd like to bring it back flat. And every once in a while in practice, I'll look back and check to make sure that I'm bringing it back at a flat angle so I can release it smoothly. As I go to throw my backhand, it's important that I see my target with both eyes. Often, people will pull their head out of the throw, and biomechanically it feels really nice to pull your head back and throw forward. The problem is, poachers will jump into your lane, cuts will change their angle, and so much can change in just this amount of time that we lose sight of the field. I want to keep seeing my target with both eyes. I don't need to take my other hand off the disc until I'm actually throwing it. As opposed to the forehand, it's very easy to change release points with your backhand. Without much effort, you can throw a low release backhand, or you could throw a basically shoulder height, high release, both of which fly really well. It's important to not vary your release point too much. You can throw here, but you don't need to. You just need to throw high enough to go over the mark's hand or shoulder. Or, on a low release, you only need to go low enough to go under the hand of the marker. A couple of mistakes that I see people making, they try to go too much air bounce. Air bounces look pretty, but they take so long to get to the target, they give the defense a chance to steal in for a block. Also, over pivoting can cause you to lose vision of the field and makes your throw take long, and is also unstable. Whenever possible, I'd like my momentum to be going up the field. So I want my footwork to have my lead leg or my non-pivot leg ahead of me. If I fade away, it has to be for a really good reason. As I move forward, I can throw after the pivot or I can throw before the pivot lands in more of a half pivot backhand. There's my half pivot, or I could throw the same thing here, and you'll notice that my foot placement is basically towards the sideline. I've seen people effectively do it like this or like this. What matters is that you have balance so you can pivot back quickly. I'd like to go smooth from my forehand to my backhand without a lot of movement up and down in the disc, and so I can get from forehand pivot to backhand pivot quickly. Because you have 4 fingers on the disc, some people very intelligently call the backhand the hardest throw in Ultimate. It can be very difficult to master. You need to throw backhands every day. Get a good grip. Make sure that you're seeing your target with both eyes and not just one eye. And try to be smooth through your motions. If you can do these things and vary your release point, as well as your pivot, you're going to have the versatile backhand that you need to play against the best defenses. You need to do this every day.